Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Rika Girly Speaks. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more spiritual and psychological content. I guess I can be considered a difficult person. Difficult people are everywhere. Oh my gosh. The term difficult people is kind of vague. Like, what do we really consider difficult? I feel like they're different. Like, it's an umbrella, and then there are different types of people that fit into that category of being difficult. So we'll look at just 4 types that fit into that category now. First type, downers. I don't know why I'm smiling. When I think of downers, the first thing I think of is blankets, because these people are very hard to please. I'm pretty sure they set really high standards for themselves and for other people. They can't even match up to the standards they set for themselves, and nobody can match up to the standards they set for them. So they're usually hard to please, unsatisfied, critical. They tend to be judgmental. They criticize a lot, and it just make you feel like nothing you do is ever good enough. I'm pretty sure you know at least one type of person that fits into this category. Number 2, better than. When I think of these type of people, I think of, you know, the movie Mean Girls, or like in high school when you have like the popular girls, like that girl that is like rich and pretty and like athletic, and she has everything, and she just makes everyone feel beneath her or less than her, something like that. So yeah, better than. These type of people always want to prove that they're better than everyone else. If they see you as a threat, oh, you best believe they're gonna come at you. These type of people always want to be the best. They can't have nobody else trying to take their position or their spot, and they just always make you feel insufficient or less than them. It's not about anybody else but them. You just have to be below them because they're better than you in their minds. And so they portray that through their behavior. The third type, now this type is kind of weird because you won't really consider, some people might not really consider them difficult, but trust me, they can be difficult in their own way. These type of people are called passives. They're yes men, and they're kind of considered the weaker set of people in the society. They always say yes to everything. They don't know how to say no. They don't like to be confrontational. They don't like to do anything. They're usually very lazy. If they pair you with this person in class or for a project or something, trust me, you end up doing like 95% of the work. That's if they even decide to do the 5% well, because they just can't care. They don't care about anything else. They can't be bothered. They might seem like they're easy in the sense that they don't really cause conflict, or they don't like to upset people, but then it can be difficult because it also takes a lot of motivation to get them to do things, and things that you probably take serious they don't, which can be frustrating. And number 4, the explosives. These people are a ticking bomb. Like, literally anything and everything ticks them off. They can be calm this second, 5 seconds later they are shouting. Their face is turning red. That's if they're fair. I don't think dark people turn red, but like they're just like really angry. They're usually like very angry. They get angry really easily, and when they're angry, the whole world, everybody around them knows that they're angry because they explode, and they are loud about it. You're always very careful around them because you don't know what you might do that can cause them to be upset, because they're always upset at something. You're just afraid, like what are they gonna do? Shout and embarrass you, that type of thing. I think of this, I think of like that boss you have that's just always shouting at work, always like shouting at everyone, always getting angry at everything. That's what I think about. So those are the 4 types under the category of difficult people that I would be talking about today. Now let's look into how we can properly manage, deal with them, or handle them better. I'm going to be speaking based on experience and some research. So the first thing you need to do is to remember to stay calm. Now, difficult people can like to give you HBP, high blood pressure, because it's very frustrating. And the natural reaction is to get irritated, to get angry, and to also, you know, to come back. It's like fire on fire, that kind of thing. But you know, fire don't quench fire. Water quenches fire. So if they coming at you with fire, you come at them with water. So you stay calm. That's the first thing you need to do, because I've noticed, like, I can sometimes like to argue you know. And if somebody else is coming back at me, you know, with like full force, that's my ginger. I'm like, okay, you want to go, let's go. But if somebody, you know, can't really be bothered, or they're just like super calm and they're not really trying to go at it with me, it kills my vibe, and then I kind of lose the fire, and then I calm down too. I'm just saying, it might not work for everyone, but staying calm truly helps. That's the first thing you have to remember. Stay calm. Number 2, kill them with kindness. Kill them with kindness. It seems silly, but that's the best way to mess with the head of somebody difficult, because trust me, I feel like a part of them knows that they're difficult, because they've probably been told that they're difficult, or from reactions from other people, and they expect a certain type of behavior from you, or they expect you to get irritated or frustrated. But if you instead decide to show kindness to difficult people, at the back of their mind they're gonna be wondering why. And if they start asking themselves questions like, why is this person doing this to me, despite the fact that, you know, I am being mean, despite the fact that, it'll cause them to sit down and really just evaluate some of their behaviors. So that's the best way to get them to think about their behavior. Trust me, kill them with kindness. It's not a one-time thing though. It doesn't happen the first time, second time. It's continuous. Not a lot of people have patience to do that, but yeah. And this has worked for me. I think there was someone in my life that I was very like, I was trying to push like out of my life, that type of thing. I don't know how I'm saying this, but yeah, I've been in that situation where I was actually like legit being mean to someone and expecting them to just, you know, get irritated and to just leave, but they didn't, and they kept being kind. So that called me to, you know, step back and think about my actions and try to, you know, tweak some things and reconsider my ways. However, I would not advise you to keep being kind and stay in an abusive relationship. Nah, boo boo. If you need to get out, get out. But I'm just saying, there are different types. I'm not talking about an abusive relationship or like, you know, somebody that's continuously raping you, or someone that is actually causing you harm physically and all. Although there might be some emotional harm from difficult people. But I'm just saying, kindness actually causes them to sit back and reevaluate their steps. But wisdom must be applied, because there's people that you just need to let go of and just leave. Trust me. Number 3, ignore them. It sounds weird, but yeah, ignore them. If they realize that they don't have an effect on your emotions, because most of the time difficult people like to feel like they're in control, like they can have some type of effect, or like they can kind of influence your emotions in some way, or have some type of power over you, make you feel some type of way, be in control of your emotions. But if they realize that they're not, and they really can't control your emotions or affect you, it'll frustrate them, but then they would rather, you know, spend more time, expend more energy on someone that they can control their emotions, or someone that they have more of an effect on. So if you ignore them, it'll get to a time they'll just get bored and just let you go. So yeah, ignore them. How do you know which one to do in what type of situation? Well, there's some that you can do simultaneously, which is to stay calm and ignore, and there are others that you can do one at a time. That's where wisdom comes into play, and you just need to ask God to just lead you and guide you in dealing with these type of people. But these are just tips that definitely work and can help you. Pray about it. Something else that helps in building a better relationship with these type of people, especially if it's not a professional relationship, if it's like a personal relationship, like you want to be friends with this person, or you're friends with this person already, then it's good to find something in common with them. That's number 4. Find something in common, something that you guys both like or enjoy doing. Because if you can find that common ground, it will help you guys to see eye to eye to a certain degree, and it'll help you to understand them better, and then they would also see reason to put in more effort with you, because you're someone that they feel they can relate with, or someone that can understand them. If difficult people realize that you actually can understand them and that you get them, it'll make it easier for them to also calm down and not be so difficult, because they know that you know what they're doing, and they know that you're already like one step ahead of their game. So it kind of defeats the purpose of their being difficult. Last but not least, treat them with respect. You always come across that person that everyone kind of doesn't like because of their behavior, or because of the way they treat people, or because of the way they talk, and etc. So I found myself in a situation where I had to kind of be in the same environment with a difficult person, and it wasn't just me, my friends also. And you know, they were frustrated. They were frustrated and they were upset and they were angry because they didn't really know how to deal with the situation. They didn't really know what to do, and they just would rather have that person leave. But the person couldn't leave because, I mean, we're kind of stuck with that person. So I tried this approach, treating them with respect, because deep down inside, everyone just wants to be respected and loved and appreciated. And so instead of being, because I was irritated too, but instead of like acting based on that irritation, I decided to just stay calm and then talk to that person in a way that made them to acknowledge that I actually do respect them and I actually see, you know, their potential and all. And then when they were able to realize I actually do respect them and I see them as someone that is important and capable, then they were also able to listen more to me. It made the person more willing to hear me out. So I came from the approach of respect when speaking with this person, and from there that was able to, you know, break the ice. And then from there I was able to now try to get to a level of understanding and then communicate some of these concerns that others have shared and that I may have had about that person to them, and the person was more likely and more willing to listen to me. And I was like, wow, so, you know, deep down inside, this person just really wanted respect and they didn't know how else to express that, and it made them come off difficult. See, there are different reasons behind people's behavior. In psychology, you know that there's always a why behind a behavior, and if you can understand that why, to help you know how to rightfully approach the behavior. Difficult people just want respect, love, and care, and they don't know how else to express it, so they express it in a negative way by being difficult, and then our reaction just makes the whole thing worse. That's why we can't come at things the same way they're doing it. Even the Bible says, love your enemies, pray for those who persecute you, don't do evil for evil. So in a way, the Bible is also, you know, is psychologically sound, and it realizes that there are different reasons behind a person's behavior, and you just need wisdom and understanding and knowledge on these things to know how to rightfully approach the situation. I hope those 5 tips would help you with that difficult person in your life right now, if you have one. I feel like everyone has one. Even if you might not be in a close relationship with that person, the person is still a part of your life somehow. So just try these techniques, let me know how it goes, and God help you, God grant you wisdom. That is it for today on how to deal with difficult people. I hope this really helps you guys. Let me know in the comments, like this video if you feel this is helpful, so I also know what you guys enjoy and what type of content I should bring out more. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great day. God bless you. Bye.